Have you ever wished you could rewind your life? Find that one file you know you saved somewhere, or remember the name of that amazing restaurant you visited last month. Well, Microsoft's new recall feature for Copilot Plus PCs promises just that. It's designed to be a photographic memory for your computer, constantly taking snapshots of everything you do, see, and say on your device. Sounds like a sci-fi dream come true, right? But as with most dreams, there's a flip side. Is this a revolutionary leap in personal computing, or are we sleepwalking into a privacy nightmare? Let's break down how Recall works. It's like a time machine for your digital life. It periodically captures screenshots of your active screen, whether you're browsing the web, chatting with friends, or working on a document. It then uses advanced AI to analyze and index everything: text, images, even spoken words in a video call. When you need to find something, you can search using natural language. For example, you could ask, "What was that blue dress I was looking at last week?" And Recall would instantly pull up the exact moments you were shopping online. The potential for productivity is huge. Imagine never losing a thought, a link, or a file again. For students, researchers, and busy professionals, this could be a game changer. It promises to eliminate the frustration of digital forgetfulness and make our interactions with computers feel more natural and intuitive. Microsoft says all this data is stored locally on your device, encrypted, and not used to train their AI models. On the surface, it seems like they've thought about privacy, but let's pause for a second and think about what this really means. Constantly taking snapshots of everything you do. Everything that includes your private messages, your online banking details, your confidential work documents, your medical information, even those embarrassing websites you visit late at night. Every single digital footprint you leave on your PC would be recorded and stored. Microsoft assures us this data is secure and stays on our own computer. But in the world of cybersecurity, secure is a very relative term. Nothing is truly unhackable. What happens if a hacker gains access to your computer? They wouldn't just steal a few files. They would have access to a meticulously indexed, searchable database of your entire digital life. It's like handing a thief the keys to your house, your diary, and your brain all at once. This is where the concern really escalates. We're not just talking about a simple keylogger or a bit of malware. A successful attack on a PC with Recall enabled could expose your entire history. Think about it. Passwords you've typed, financial statements you've viewed, private conversations you've had. All of it laid bare. Security experts are already raising red flags, pointing out that creating such a comprehensive treasure trove of personal data is incredibly risky. It basically creates a single point of failure. If that system is compromised, the consequences could be devastating, leading to identity theft, financial fraud, or even blackmail. The local storage argument only goes so far. Many forms of malware are designed specifically to exfiltrate data from a local machine and send it back to an attacker. So while the data might start on your device, there's no guarantee it will stay there. And what about non-malicious access? Imagine you share your laptop with a family member, or you have to hand it over for IT support at work. With Recall, they could potentially scroll back through your entire digital history. Even if you trust the people around you, accidents happen. A curious child, a nosy partner, the possibilities for unintentional privacy breaches are endless. This feature could fundamentally change our relationship with our personal devices. The computer would no longer be just a tool. It would become a silent, all-seeing witness to our lives. This constant surveillance, even if it's self-surveillance, could create a chilling effect. Would you feel comfortable being completely open and honest on your device, knowing that everything is being recorded? It might make us more cautious, more guarded, and less spontaneous in our digital interactions. The promise of convenience is powerful, but we have to ask ourselves, at what cost? Is the ability to find a lost file worth creating a detailed, searchable record of our every move? This isn't just a technical question, it's a philosophical one. It touches on our fundamental right to privacy and our ability to control our own personal information. Historically, we've had the luxury of forgetting our brains naturally filter out unimportant details. Our digital lives, until now, have been somewhat ephemeral. We close a tab, and it's gone. We delete a file, and it's usually gone for good. Recall changes that dynamic entirely. It introduces the concept of perfect, total recall into our digital existence. And while that might sound appealing, human memory doesn't work that way for a reason. Forgetting allows us to move on, to make mistakes without a permanent record, and to have a sense of a private, unrecorded self. So, what can we do? First, knowledge is power. It's crucial that we all understand exactly what features like Recall do and what the potential risks are. Microsoft has stated that Recall will be an opt-in feature, which is a good first step. This means you have to actively choose to turn it on. If you're considering a new Copilot Plus PC, you need to make an informed decision. Ask yourself if the convenience is worth the risk to your privacy. Read the fine print, understand the security settings, and be aware of how to turn the feature off if you decide it's not for you. We also need to be vocal. Public discussion and debate are essential. We should demand transparency from tech companies about how our data is being collected, stored, and protected. Stronger regulations might be needed to ensure that our privacy is safeguarded as technology continues to advance at this breakneck pace. Ultimately, the debate over Recall is a microcosm of a much larger conversation about AI data and privacy in the 21st century. These technologies offer incredible benefits, but they also come with significant responsibilities. As consumers, we have the power to shape the future of technology with our choices. We can choose to embrace convenience at all costs, or we can demand a future where innovation and privacy go hand in hand. The arrival of Recall is a wake-up call. It forces us to confront these difficult questions head-on. The future of personal computing is here, and it's asking us to decide what we value more, a perfect memory or the freedom to be forgotten. The choice is ours. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on Recall? Is it a brilliant tool or a step too far? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech that's shaping our world. Stay safe and stay informed.